So what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys I'm coming at you with my updated SHADDOLL Dinosaur deck profile for the May 2018 ban list. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm still currently in Bangkok, Thailand, so I was not able to give you guys, fast deck profiles, things like that. But you know what guys, I brought my cards with me, so I got you guys with the updated SHADDOLL Dinosaur deck profile. I've got a lot of videos coming up for you guys. Even though I'm on vacation, I still find little time to actually make videos for you guys. By the way guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, make sure you guys get your Exodia versus Blue Eyes Ultimate Playmat today. I do free shipping in Canada and USA. International shipping may cost extra, so if you guys want to help support me and support the channel, make sure you guys purchase that in the description box below. And if you guys do not have Facebook, it's okay, you guys can send me direct email to TeamSamuraiX1@gmail.com. Start with a monster real quick. You're gonna play the best boss monster ever created in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh right now, and if you're playing less than 3 copies of this card, you're playing any dinosaur deck incorrectly. Triple Ultimate Electrono. The easiest way to actually get to this card is summon Oviraptor, search this card directly from the deck to your hand. Another easy way is to actually summon Oviraptor, dump Quadless, and Quadless is able to search a double evolution pill. And at the same time guys, this card is actually good going first and second, but preferably you just want to summon this card going second, so that way that you can just put mass amount of damage on the board in the battle phase by just wrapping down each and every single monster your opponent controls. Next off, for the man that searches the best card in your deck, is you want to play triple soul eating Oviraptor. Oviraptor dumps Quadless, and Quadless gives you access to the pill, and when you get access to the pill, get access to Tyranno. This card also dumps your Giant Rex and also adds your Giant Rex directly from the deck to your hand. Activate evolution pill, banish the Rex and another monster to summon Tyranno from the deck, and then you have easy access to a rank 4 monster, which is absolutely insane. So Oviraptor is just really good for that. Your Foolish Bear with the deck, and also gets you access to Giant Rex. Most importantly, gets you access to Tyranno, whether or not you'll be searching this card directly from the deck to your hand or dumping the Quadless to get the pill. Next off, you're gonna play, of course, double Overtext Quadless. Quadless gets you access to the pill when it's sent to the graveyard, whether or not you're using cards like Oviraptor. Dump effect to send itself to the grave, or you guys can actually use Armageddon Knight if you're actually playing that card in your deck to actually dump Quadless to the graveyard to get you access to your double evolution pill directly from your deck to your hand, which is absolutely amazing. And if you can somehow, whether or not using its own effect or using double evolution pill, it's actually able to destroy a dinosaur monster on the field in your hand, which is a quick effect to negate any spawn trap card, which is absolutely amazing. So Overtext Quadless is just a really good, powerful boss monster for that. And most importantly, you just want to dump this card to the graveyard using Oviraptor or Armageddon Knight's effect, or even Foolish Burial to get access to your double evolution pill. Last but not least, for our one-up, should play, of course, the searchable Kaiju Teddy problematic boss monster in the game right now. The one Giant Rex's card is really good, especially interacting itself with double evolution pill, because whenever it gets banished, it basically comes back, and it's just another monster that gives you access to free rank 4s. And last but not least, you're going to play, of course, the one Miscellaneosaurus to round off for monsters. Miscellaneosaurus is absolutely amazing. You can actually search this card directly from the deck using Fossil Dig or using Oviraptor's effect. And once you search this card, you're just basically guaranteed, once you activate its effect from the hand, your monsters will basically resolve all of its effects, especially Tyranno's effect. So that way that during the battle phase, it can just kill each and every single monster on your opponent's side of the field. Now let's go off to the SHADDOLL engine. You're playing, of course, the SHADDOLL Beast, the SHADDOLL Dragon, and of course, the one SHADDOLL Hedgehog. These are the only SHADDOLLs that I'm playing in the deck. I'm not playing any more SHADDOLLs. In my personal opinion, these are all the SHADDOLL monsters that you need. I personally feel like you don't need to play Falcos or play multiple copies of dragons or beasts, or adding in cards like Squamata. Playing more SHADDOLLs gives you a higher chance of actually breaking, and if you're playing multiple SHADDOLL monsters in the deck, you're actually forced to play weird, awkward cards like Hand Destruction in this specific build. So if you guys want to up the SHADDOLL count, you guys can go ahead and do that, but I would recommend you guys keeping the SHADDOLL engine to just be very simple, very minimal. 3 is definitely more. Now sometimes I actually don't even want to play 3, you guys know what I mean, because of how bad these cards are in your hand. You just want to play these SHADDOLL monsters for SHADDOLL fusion, because your deck is just relying on going second, and you just want to be able to send SHADDOLL monsters to the graveyard using SHADDOLL fusion, which is absolutely amazing. SHADDOLL Hedgehog sent to the graveyard, so just SHADDOLL monster. Dragon, when it's sent to the graveyard, pops a back row, and Beast, when it's sent to the graveyard, you basically get to draw 1 card. You can actually send these cards to the graveyard using SHADDOLL fusion, and at the same time summon Armageddon Knight to actually dump Beast to draw a card is actually pretty relevant as well. Next off, I'm playing double Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is actually the 5th Oviraptor in the deck. You're playing 3 Fossil Digs, 3 Oviraptor, that's 6 Oviraptor with the addition of 2 Armageddon Knight, gives you a total of 8 Oviraptors in the deck. And what I mean by this is that Armageddon Knight dumps your Quadless, and Quadless gets you access to double evolution pill. And if you could somehow send Armageddon Knight to the graveyard, whether or not you just be over overlaying it for, you know, a Tornado Dragon or Abyss Dweller attached to XYZ material. And then since you already searched the pill off quadless dump with Armageddon, you can freely activate double evolution pill to just banish the Armageddon, and also an overtext quadless from the graveyard to summon one of your big boss monsters from the deck, whether or not it will be Doggerand, quadless, or Ultimate Tyranno. This card is literally a 1-card Tyranno as well. So Armageddon Knight is just really powerful with that. Just another great monster that actually gets you access to double evolution pill, and it's also level 4 monster, which gives you access to rank 4 XYZs, and at the same time it's a dark monster. So if you open up with Armageddon Knight and Raptor, you can easily freely activate Aurora Darkness. I think going second decks are probably one of the best ways to actually counteract the meta for the May 2018 ban list. So I'm playing cards like Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Cards will be really good once Stride Striker comes out as well, because you're actually able to banish their Link monster instantly using Cherries, which is amazing. So that way they can just lock the whole entire deck down. And the best card against Brandish as well, if you can especially OTK them, is Drone Lockbird. Once they're activated, spell card, they actually search a Brandish card directly from the deck to hand, activate Drone Lockbird, and their turn essentially just ends. And next format is going to be a format that's just rely on actually searching a lot. Decks like, you know, Sky Striker, decks like Gookies, these like Drone Lockbird becomes really essential and becomes really powerful against those meta decks in the May 2018 format. So I believe that Drone Lockbird is definitely a must-off at 3. And then last but not least, you're playing, of course, double Ash Blossom. I actually didn't have space for the third Ash, but if you guys want to actually up Ash to the 3, you guys can definitely go ahead and do that. Most importantly, guys, I believe that Drone Lockbird is by far the most important hand trap in today's metagame right now in the current meta. So I would, you know, maximize on someone actually playing Drone. Like, you must play 3 Drone Lockbirds. You guys can actually cut the Reapers and maybe play a third Ash or add in Ogres. You guys can just play whatever hand traps you guys will like, but I believe that these are just really good solid hand traps to actually help counter the meta. Now let's go after the spells. The reason why this deck is just so good going second is because of this spell card right here, Shaddol Fusion. When your opponent controls an extra deck monster, you dump Quadless and of course you know, a Shaddol monster to the graveyard, summon a Winda, Quadless gets sent to the graveyard, you search a pill, you have a first turn Winda, and also a Tyranno, which is using 1 card, especially going second. So Shaddol Fusion, really powerful card for that. The hardness of the deck, obviously, triple fossil deck, searches your Overraptor, and basically searches your entire deck to get you access to Tyranno as quickly as possible. Triple double evolution pill. You guys don't know what this card does. Like, you just want to summon Tyranno as quickly as possible. And next, guys, this card may be a little bit different, but I don't see a lot of Shaddol Dinosaur players playing this. But I've actually been playtesting with this card quite often. I'm playing through a Mind Control. The reason why my Mind Control is just so good is because if you have multiple monsters on the board, this card gives you access to more of your link plays with cards like Borolo, Decode Talkers, Summon Overraptor, Dump Quatless, get Pill, activate Mind Control, take control of their monsters, make Underclock Taker, activate Shaddol Fusion if they have an extra deck monster, gets you access to Winda, and then you have an Underclock Taker with, of course, a Tyranno on the board. So that way that you can just have more chance of actually putting the most amount of damage on the board. At the same time, it gives you access to link monsters in your extra deck like Borolo, Firewall Dragon if you're playing it, and it's just a really good meta call in my personal opinion. You're able to actually take control of your opponent's monster and just basically make a free underclock. Depending on the link of the monster, you can actually access basically any card in your extra deck. Next off, you're playing triple Aurora Darkness. You're playing multiple darks in the deck. You have, you know, the Cherries, you have the Shaddolls, and of course, if needs be, you have Quadless and also Raptor. So you have multiple ways to actually resolve Allure Darkness. I believe 10+ ways to resolve this card, which is absolutely amazing. And Allure just looks super sexy as an ultimate rare. I don't know, guys. I'm such a rarity whore. I like to apologize in advance. Anyway, so triple Allure, really good to actually help you dig deeper to your deck to see your combo pieces. And you just basically just want to see Shaddol Fusion going second. So Allure is really good. Monster Reborn, God card, Foolish Burial, dumps Quadless, and last but not least, Force of the Army. This card switches Armageddon Knight, you know, gets you access to the double evolution throw directly from your deck, which is absolutely amazing. You can somehow just steal level 4 monster as well. You know, you Mind Control and Reinforce of the Army combo. You know, normal summon Armageddon Knight, dump Quadless, you know, search Pill, activate Mind Control, take control of your opponent's level 4 monster, make a, you know, Tornado, Abyss Dweller, you know, etc. Whatever. Detach Armageddon Knight, freely resolve double evolution pill, and Armageddon Knight literally finishes the same job as the Overraptor in the deck. So that's pretty much it for the spells, guys. The whole entire deck is just basically built to go second to try to summon Overraptor, to just basically try to summon Tyranno as quickly as possible. And there are so many ways to actually access this card, and probably the best way to access this card going second is, you know, drawing Shaddol Fusion, and that's why you're playing cards like Allure Darkness to actually help you dig dig deeper to your deck to see this card. Alright guys, off to your Sonic real quick. You know, triple red reboot. You know, Sonic's always up to personal preference, but you guys can just, you know, use my Sonic as a guide to what you guys can play in today's meta game. But evenly matched red reboot, definitely a must-have in any basically back row heavy format. You know, Ash the third Ash, you know, really good against Trick Stars. Double Twin, double Call by the Grave. This card just ensures that your double evolution pill will always resolve. Triple Forbidden Chalice. You know, I auto lose to Abyss Dweller, so Chalice is really good for that. And last but not least, you want to play, of course, the one Reigeki to run off your side. For your extra deck, guys, your two Shadoll monsters, Shiginaga and also the El Shadoll Winda. You can easily make check by sending, you know, Giant Rex to the grave. You guys can easily make Shadoll Winda by sending, you know, a Shadoll. And, of course, a Dark Monster, which is Overtext Quadless. Next off to the links, you don't play, of course, the one Nightmare Mermaid. You guys probably confused, Sam, why are you playing Mermaid? You know, for those Nightmare heavy base decks, if they give you the Ibly, you cannot play the game. You can play the game by switching Ibly to attack mode to attack your opponent's monster, but then you lose your battle phase, which defeats the whole purpose of summoning Conductor Tyranno, which you try to OTK your opponent. So you auto lose a battle phase, which you do not want to do. So Nightmare Mermaid, you can easily access when your opponent gives you an Ibly. The opponent's going to give you an Ibly. If you can't get rid of it, you lose. So you send Ibly to the graveyard, gives you access to Nightmare Mermaid instantly, which is what you want to do. So the card instantly out the Ibly lock, obviously, and that's why he's in here. Decode Talker. Underclock Taker. Underclock Taker is just really good. Probably the best card commonly off of Mind Control and a monster, which is amazing. You want Bolo Dragon. Because of Mind Control, you can easily access this card. Depending on the link monsters that you steal from your opponent, you can easily make Bolo. The Evil Sordoka, Lagia, Dweller, auto win against Gookies and Tornado Dragon. And last but not least, for your Cherries target, Firewall Dragon, which you can sometimes make Electromite. Like pendulums are dead, guys. I don't know why this card's in here. I'm talking crap, I'm sorry. Spiral Double Helix, ABC Dragon Buster, and last but not least, we're gonna play the Isolde Two Tails of the Normal Knights to round off your monsters for your cherry targets. You guys can actually play more cherry targets if you guys would like. Take out whatever you guys want. So that's pretty much for the deck profile, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. That'll be absolutely amazing, guys. I'm currently still in Bangkok, Thailand. I got more videos coming, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. This is Sam from Team SamuraiX. I'm signing out. All right, guys. Peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a king with it. Like no, this league.